It's official. The Astros have decided to keep it within the family for their next skipper. Bench coach Joe Espada is now the man in charge of the two-time World Series winning franchise. Jason Bristol and Zach Tawatari joining us live. Jason, not really a big surprise for Astros fans.
No, it wasn't. This news was leaked out on Sunday, but this was the guy the fans wanted. They wanted Joe Espada. Of course, he was the bench coach. Joe telling us earlier that he was informed he got the job yesterday, and he sounded like a manager on his first day, without a doubt.
Jason, this move is about continuity, and why wouldn't it be? The Astros have had unprecedented success. They've made it to 7 straight American League Championship Series and 3 World Series.
And of course, now it's Joe's job to get them back to another. Now, Joe Espada walked into the news conference room here at Minute Maid at about 11 a.m. for his introductory news conference. He was also joined by his wife and 2 daughters and GM Dana Brown. In addition to running spring training, Joe Espada has basically been doing all the little things as the bench coach of these Houston Astros, a job he has held since 2018.
And of course, you want someone who adds to your organization, not just on the field, but also in the clubhouse. Communication. Espada is bilingual. He's the first Latin American manager the Astros have had since the 70s when it was Preston Gomez. And he talked about his relationships with these players and why those make him the right fit for this job.
I've seen this team win a lot of games, and I know what it takes to win. I know how to push his players, when to push them, and I think I've done a good job making sure this player knows what he takes, and I think that that helped me to be the good fit for this job.
And Jason, it was said in many different ways today, the Astros already have a winning formula. The main ingredient, chemistry. You don't want to upset that.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, Joe Espada has very little managerial experience. I asked him, do you think you'll perhaps bring on a former major league manager as your bench coach? He simply said, I'm looking for the right guy. And of course, now it's all about looking ahead to making this roster better and spring training. So that's the story here from Minute Maid. Joe Espada is the new manager of the Astros. Let's send it back to you, Reka.
An exciting time for the team. Jason and Zach, thank you guys so much.